Hi, friends! Welcome to Easy English Listening Practice, where we learn English the easy way.
Do you see that small frame on the shelf near the window? The one that holds a single coin inside it?
Yes, I noticed it because it looks different from your photos, and I was wondering why you framed a coin instead of a picture.
I framed it because it reminds me of a story from my past, and when we talk about the past, we usually use past tense verbs in English.
That is interesting because I am still learning how to use past tense correctly when I tell stories.
Then this is a good story to practice with, because everything I am about to tell you already happened.
Okay, I am listening carefully, and I will pay attention to the verb forms you use.
First, do you remember my dog Leo, who was very active and loved to run in the park every morning?
Yes, I remember him clearly. And you used the word remembered just now, which is past tense, because you were talking about before.
Exactly. And one day he got hurt, and I am using got because it is the past tense of get.
So when you say he got hurt, it means the injury happened before now.
Yes, and after that, I stayed with him every night. And stayed is the past tense of stay, which shows the action already finished.
I notice that many past tense verbs end with ed, like stayed.
That is right, but not all of them, because I also slept next to him, and slept is the past tense of sleep.
So slept is an irregular verb, and it changes form completely.
Exactly. And over time, his leg slowly healed, which is a regular verb ending in ed.
When you say he healed, it means the healing is complete now.
Yes, and later he ran again, and ran is the past tense of run.
I see, because you are not saying he runs now, but that he ran before.
Correct, and even though he always had a small limp, he lived a happy life with me.
That sentence helps me understand how past tense describes a whole period of time that already finished.
Now, let me tell you about another part of the past, which happened after I graduated. And graduated is past tense because school ended.
So every time you talk about that time, you keep using past tense. Yes, because I applied to many jobs and I received many replies, but they all said no. You are using applied and received, and both verbs end with ed, so they are regular past tense verbs.
Exactly. And during that time, I felt invisible, and felt is the past tense of feel.
That word is irregular, but it clearly shows emotion from the past.
One evening, I checked my wallet and found only one coin left.
I notice that checked is regular, but found is the past tense of find.
Very good. And that coin was just enough. So I stood at the bus stop and thought about my future.
Both stood and thought are irregular past tense verbs.
Yes, and while I was there, an old man dropped his bag, so I helped him pick up his things.
Those verbs are easy to spot because they end with ed.
After that, he gave me this coin. And gave is the past tense of give.
That moment must have stayed with you.
It did, because that small act of kindness changed how I saw my life.
And now you keep the coin to remember what you learned from that day.
Yes, because past tense helps us tell stories, and stories help us remember lessons.
I understand better now because your story showed me how past tense works naturally.
That is exactly why I wanted to share it with you.
Thank you for listening. Keep practicing every day and see you in the next English listening lesson.